I remember the feel of this deck and like these grooves and just, mate. What's going on, guys? This is Regan Thompson. I'm here at Syndicate Street Store. We just got in a bunch of stuff from the brand Unfair Scooters. Right now I'm holding the Unfair Scooters Boulevard deck. You would have seen me caressing it gently just a second ago, feeling these rails underneath. I love these rails. I specifically remember how awesome it would feel to grind a circle rail, do a 50-50 on a circle rail, and they just cup you like right onto the rail. You kind of get lodged in between that and the wheel, so it's like that perfect, for a 4.5 wide deck anyway, it's a really good feel for 50-50s. The groove on the back here, the way it goes from that, and as they've cut the angle, I don't know if that makes sense how I said it, but the way they cut the angle on the back, it leaves this little lump still here on the corner of where you feeble, and it just locks you into a feeble really good. So for feebles and fakey feebles, it was actually a really amazing deck. Yeah, wish it was exactly like this, but a bit wider and longer for me personally, but if you're a bit on the smaller side, this deck is amazing. And super light. It's 5.25 long, so 20.5 inches. I remember that off the top of my head. 4.5 inches wide. The foot space is, I measured this just before, 370 millimeters, 37 centimeters. So yeah, I mean, even recently, as recent as in the middle of this year, I was actually riding Unfair Boulevard deck again, just because I love the feel of them, even though they're a little small. You know, one of the things that comes with the deck being small is it makes it easier to throw around. So for instance, when I was riding one of these, I was doing a lot of 50-50 to 270 to lips. I can't do them at the moment on the long decks that I ride. I just find it like too hard to spin around, but on a shorter deck, it's just so easy to get that spin. So, you know, there's pros and cons and stuff. We've got a curved flex fender on the back, so I'm pretty sure most decks come with those kind of brakes nowadays anyway. Curved brakes is pretty standard. If not, they're like, you know, the new plastic brakes with the insert in it. But this deck was a bit of a classic from back in 2014, so at the time to have a curved flex fender was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. It's an integrated head tube. It's not a forged head tube because this is it's a relatively cheap deck. This is $120 is what they retail at. Is that right, Reese? $120? Yeah, so it's actually an extruded head tube bridge and then the, you know, integrated head tube part there, and they're welded there and welded onto the deck there. Not welded through the bottom, just on the front here. Similar style to how the District V3s were being done. Kevin DeMay from Epic helped a lot with bringing this deck to life. What else is there to mention about the deck? Weight, it's 1.2 kilograms, so insanely light. I suppose, you know, most decks are around that, especially decks this size, but it's really well balanced, the way that where the weight is in this deck. Overall, it's just like, yeah, it makes for a really comfortable, well balanced ride. It was originally designed by street riders, for street riders. It came up a bit small, to be honest, for a street deck, but if you're a smaller dude, perfect street deck. Park riders love these decks just because they're so light and easy to throw around and really comfortable. They've got like a really good concave in it as well, so the curve is just super comfortable for your feet. If you look on my Instagram, you'll see crazy versions of this deck with 100 drill holes in it, cut off corners and stuff when I was experimenting stuff. Yeah, see the little Kevin DeMay Zizzy Mutant logo on the bottom of it there. So yeah, that's the Unfair Scooters Boulevard deck. It's $120. Check it out on our online store. Come into the shop and have a look at one for yourself. Go on the Unfair Scooters YouTube channel. You see they got some new Team riders, there's new owners of the company now. It's not the same owners as it used to be, so there's new owners. They're doing their own thing now with the company, so good on them. But if you look on the YouTube, you'll see old videos of me, Reece Jones, Nathan Fleming, the OG Unfair team. And yeah, check it out. Yeah, syndicatestreetstore.com. Free shipping Australia-wide and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe. If you have any friends that might be interested, share the video, let them know. Unfair Scooters is back. New owners, new team, same products, but they're adding to them as well. So that's the Unfair Scooters Boulevard deck.